Hey, happy day. It's the wee hours here, and I just am being called to by Spirit, being called to share a little or a lot. And so here I am. Hi. I don't know. So the thought for the day, the heartfelt message that came to me has just been coming on very strong lately. And, I was under pressure. But the thing is that I was under pressure to create, to go within, to force me. My higher self was forcing me to go within and completely release my story and be the God that I am. And so here I am, the God that I am. I am that I am. Can't take yourself too seriously. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's the thing of it. And so what it is that we create everything. So humans create their own problems in their mind. Each person creates the problems. And then when you tell your problem, or you tell a problem about a problem that there is in the world, and then somebody else attaches to that problem, and then, it goes on and on. And so it's all about detaching from your mind and going in. And that's what all the pressure has been for. The external pressure that I created for my benefit forced me to go in to become the shining diamond that I am. And that's the thing of it. And what happened for me today, the message that was clear, it was just something that I've had in my mind. And I just clearly wanted to say it today. Well, not clearly in my heart, in my mind, but in my heart and mind, in my sacred heart, is that for me, in my reality, it could be different in your reality, but the veil, that notorious veil that they talk about, that notorious veil of forgetting that we have when we come onto this illusion of earth. When we come into the illusion of earth, we come out of our God self center, and we forget that we're just consciousness. And so we think that we're separate and that we're in this, that we're this body. But when you do the work, you lift the veil. And the veil is the illusion and the not knowing. It's the distortion of the game that we're in. And it actually protects us. So it protects our divine, sacred inner child, God within heart. It protects us. The veil does. So you can't lift the veil and remember and keep remembering who you are until until you've done the inner work and until you have clarity of the distortion that we're living. Because if you didn't have the veil, you might just kill yourself. I've been there. I mean, I didn't kill myself, but I had all this stuff like 5 years ago that I realized that the distortion, well, I didn't realize that word distortion, but I realized that it was like it not able to leave, like if I killed myself, because I realized that it oh my God. So anyway, thank God for YouTube, because I don't even know how it happened, but I clicked YouTube, and I mean, there was just this message there from God, and it was from the Pleiadians. If I remember correctly, it's like it's my past life, and it's hard to remember. But I have never in my life been wanting to ever kill myself. But I was thrashing in my bed like, I can't kill myself because I'm eternal, and I'm in this illusion, and I can't change it. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, whoa. I was like, and something just, I don't even remember how it happened, but my phone, I looked at my phone, and there was, YouTube was open, and it was click this. It was a video from the Pleiadians to heal your heart. I don't even remember. I can't even remember, because it was 5 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever it was. And I'm not the same person. And I clicked on it, and I was asking for help, and I clicked it, and it sent this soothing, I don't even know. And then when I was done and I tried to find it again, it was gone. It was from God. And so anyway, so I'm saying that because you need to hear it, because it's frustrating in the delusion, because we want to know, but that's the ego mind wanting to know, and you can't know until you've done the work so that you're strong enough and healed enough to know. And so, because we don't want to have that situation where we might stop being in the illusion and then have to come back and start again, I mean, because that would be futile. So you certainly don't want to kill yourself, because it would be futile, because then you got to start over and you're going to go through the exact same thing again. So, so just collapse time, because it's just an illusion. Just relax. Ask God for assistance to make it easy. If you're trying to tie your shoe and there's a knot and you're frustrated, or you're trying to undo an electrical cord and it's all twisted, just stop and say, assist me, make it easy, God. And they will. It'll all just allow God to undo that knot. And that's a metaphor for that knot that's within you. Because if you allow God to assist you instead of forcing yourself, your ego mind, to try to do something, because forcing is fear. Forcing is fear. And as if you can stop forcing and trying to make your life the way you think it needs to be, if you can stop forcing and just ah, ah, then God will help you because you are God and you can help yourself by changing your beliefs. And so, if you can relax and make time for yourself to rest, to relax your central nervous system, deliberately do that, God can come in. But if you're forcing and all tense in your central nervous system and in the density of your body, holding on to your beliefs that you got to make it happen, it's not going to happen. Because there is a veil. There is a veil, and the veil is to protect you. It's to protect the God within, because you are God. And until you're ready to lift the veil, you can't lift the veil, because you need to protect your sacred heart, which is God within, your inner child. And you cannot connect with your higher self and be enlightened or have more remembering until you're ready to remember. Because if you remember before you're ready, it can be very destructive to your heart, because your ego will want to try and fix it and control it. And if it can't, it'll just want to stop living or whatever. And so it's just about being patient with yourself and loving yourself and going within, because God is within. And so it's that balance of it's about the balance of balancing the 3D, the earth, balance heaven and earth. You're here to balance heaven and earth, to remember that you're God, to embrace your divinity, and to embrace your 3D life, your body, your 5D, whatever dimension you want to be in. So just be patient with yourself and love yourself. Love me tender, love me do, never go away. Oh, my darling, I love you and I always will. You are God, and so embrace divinity within. Just love yourself and go easy. Because you are God within. And the veil's there to protect you. And as you slowly dissolve it, then you'll be in balance. Everything happens at just the right time for your unique and special journey. So don't compare yourself to anyone, because you're unique. You're uniquely beautiful, you. And I love you, and I always will. We are one for eternity. Excuse me. La 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 la. And I always will love you. We are not separate. We are not separate. We are just one. And it is quite a journey. And I am here, so feel my frequency often. Go within and be with me and you and in the frequency of God, because we are one. Everything is right there within you, within us. It is. It's not outside. It's just you and God. That's all it is. That's what the game is, you and God. Ah. And I always will love you.